In this lecture, we are going to work on this image slider. Automatically, after 5 seconds, we are going to get these images, and here we are going to display 4 banners, and whichever banner is active, accordingly we will be having the dot, and if I click on the dot, then also I can move previous image as well as I can move to next image. Now we are going to work on this functionality. For that, first inside front end, we are having public folder. Inside public, I have pasted images folder, inside which I am having all the images. Accordingly, whatever images you want to give in your project, you can give that images. Now let me just open this image. You can see this will be our banner images, and this product later on we are going to see. Inside this components folder, I will create one file. I will give the file name as image slider.jsx. Inside this RFCE, close footer as well as close navbar. Remove this entire thing. First, we have to import all the stylings. I will be writing import. I will come inside this component style. From there, I will access image slider.css. Here, I will be creating div. For this, I will give the class as image slider container. Inside this, I will create another div. For this, I will give the class as slider images. And again, inside this, I'm going to create another div. For this, I will be giving the class as slider item. And now, inside this div container, I will be displaying image. My image is present inside images folder. So if the folder is present in public, so directly in this way we can pass the path. Inside images, we are having banner1.png. Save this. Now, if I show my project, nothing will be displayed. So I will come to home.jsx. Here we are having navbar. Below this, I'm just going to render this image slider. As soon as I hit enter, this component will be imported. Now this is my project. You can see successfully I am able to display this image. If I give here banner 2, save this, come here. Now banner 2 image will be displayed. Let me write banner 1. Okay, this is my slider images. Below this, I will be creating another div, and this is for our dots. So here I will be writing the class as slider dots. Inside this, I will be creating span. For this, I will give the class as dot. And here for span, I will not be adding any content. So directly in this way, I can close this span. Save this. Come here. Now you can see one dot. Maybe this is not visible. Let me increase the size. And if you see here, we are having one dot. Later on, when we loop all the images, how many images we are having, that many dots we can display. So what I will do, above this component here, I'm just going to create one variable images, and inside array, I will be passing all the images path. So from here, I will just copy this images path, copy. Here I will be pasting, separate by comma, paste it. I will change to banner 2. Again paste it. I will change to banner 3. And finally paste, and here I will be changing to banner 4. So directly inside the variable, I will be passing all the banner images. This is nothing but array. So what I can do, I can use map method and loop through this array. This entire div container, I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode, curly braces. Here I will be writing images. And for this images array, I will be applying this map method. Then I will be passing callback function, and I'm just going to open this arrow function. And this entire div container, I will be wrapping in parenthesis. And after that, I'm just going to close this parenthesis. In this way, I'm just going to loop. Now let me save. Come here. As of now, you will not be seeing any functionality, but in total, we are having 4 images. So accordingly, I am going to have 4 images. Inside this callback function, I will be passing image as well as I am going to pass the index. First time, index will be 0 for this first image. Second time, index will be 1 for the second image, and it keeps on going. Now inside this image, first time it will be having this complete value. So what I will do, in place of this src, remove this. Here I will be passing image. Inside this image, I am going to have complete path of my images. Then here, whenever we are using this map method, here I will be passing key. Inside this, I will be passing unique value index. As well as inside this alt, let me remove. Here I will be passing inside this template string, I will write here slide, and then whatever index I am having, I'm just going to add 1. Okay, basically we will tell slide 1, slide 2. We will not be starting with slide 0, slide 1. So that is the reason first it will be 0. I am going to add 1. So for first image, I will have slide 1 and then it keeps on going. Now even if I show you the output, nothing will be there because we have already added the styling and all the images are hidden. So what I will do, below this, I'm just going to create the state variable. I will give the variable name as current index. Setter function, I will be passing set current index is equal to use state, and by default, I'm just going to pass 0. Initially, I am telling my current index is 0. Why? Because this is nothing but array, and for array, we will have index as 0. So that is the reason by default, I will be passing current index as 0. Now what I want to do, as soon as my component mounts, I want my image should be starting, and after every 5 seconds, I should be having different banner image. So for that, I will be using use effect. Hit enter. Use state and use effect should be imported. Inside this, we are going to pass 2 arguments. First, I will be passing the callback function, and second, I'm going to pass dependency array. By default, I will be passing empty array, which means no reruns. Here, I will be using set interval. Inside this, we will be passing 2 arguments. First is the callback function and second is the time. Here I will be passing 5000 milliseconds, which means after 5 seconds, I just want to change my images. So here inside this, I will access this setter function, inside which I am going to pass this previous index. For example, whatever value I am having for current index, that value we are going to pass inside this variable. Then what I have to do? Simply, I just have to increase the value of this index. For example, I am inside current index 0, current index 0 plus 1. So using this setter function, I am just going to set the value of this current index. Now I will just come here. This is my slider images, parent container for my entire images. So here what I will do, I will be adding this style. Inside this, I'm just going to enter into JavaScript mode, and here I'm just going to add this property transform, inside which let me just open this template string. I will write translate x. So whatever value I am having for current index, directly I just have to subtract that value. In this way, I will be passing. After that, this entire thing I'm just going to multiply with 100. Let me copy this class. I will open this style sheet. Now here you can see inside this I have given display to be flex, and here what I am doing, I am simply translating this image, whatever current index I am having, based on that I'm calculating the value. For example, my current index is 1. 1 multiplied by 100. So minus 100 percentage, I'm just going to move and next image will be displayed. And here, this entire thing, I'm just going to assign to this variable interval. And below this, what I will do, I will be writing return. And each and every time after finishing this, I have to clear the interval. If I do not do that, maybe next time when my component mounts, interval will not be cleared and we will have lot of memory leakage. So what I will do here, simply I'm just going to access this clear interval. Inside this, I will be passing this interval. So in this way, I'm just going to clear this interval. Now let us see the output. And here if you see, whatever next images I am having, that will not be displayed. So using this, what happens? I will simply loop back to image 0. So what we will do, for this entire value, we will just write here images.length. So in this way, we will calculate if I am inside the last image, then directly loop the first image. And also here, while setting the styling, this percentage I will remove, and here I'm just going to pass this percentage. In this way, we will be passing the percentage and accordingly, we are going to calculate this image's length. Now I will come here. You can see after every 5 seconds, I am able to get the images. Again after 5 seconds, I am able to get next banner image. For example, let us calculate for current index 0. My current index is 0 and now as soon as my application mounts, here I will have the value 0. 0 plus 1, I will have the result 1. Result modulus of images.length. Images.length, it will be giving me 4. So 1 modulus of 4. 1 modulus of 4, we are going to have the result 1. So set current index, it will be setting 1 to this current index. So after 5 seconds, I will be having that image. You can see accordingly, we are going to display the images. So here, after every 5 seconds, my current index value will be changed and accordingly, we are simply going to render the images. And using this style, whatever value we are having, based on that percentage, we will be moving our images to horizontal side. And after everything is done, we are simply going to clear the interval. Now here, we will be working on dots. Here, I am only having one dot. So what I will do, this entire thing, I will be wrapping in JavaScript mode. Again, I will access images array, map method. Here I will be passing callback function, open parenthesis. Inside this parenthesis, I will be pasting this span. Save this, come here. Now you can see I will be having 4 dots. Why? Because inside this images array, I am having 4 images. But what I want, whichever image I have displayed, only that dot should be active. So here I do not need any images path. For that, I will be passing underscore, but I need index of the slider. So here I will be accessing index. And for this class, let me remove this. Instead, I will be writing this curly braces. Inside this template string, I will be passing dot. Here, I will be checking for the condition if my index number, if it is equal to current index. Initially, current index is 0 and for this index also, I will have the result 0. If both are equal to 0, then what I have to do? I have to give the class as active. If not, then simply I will be passing no class. Whatever class I am having outside, that class will be applied. Now let me come here, refresh once. Now you can see first image is active. So that is the reason first circle is active. Now second circle is active. Maybe because of this white and gray, you are not able to see it properly. I will copy this active class, come here, paste it here. As of now, I will be passing red. Now save. You can see first image is active, so I am having red. For second image, I will be having this second active. For third active. And for fourth will be active. So in this way, we will be passing. As soon as I reaches to fourth image, directly I will loop and I will come back to first image. Imagine my current index is 3. 3 plus 1, 4. 4 modulus of 4, I will have the result 0. So directly I am going to loop to this current index 0 and first image will be displayed. Again, I will change back the color. But now if I click on this, let me come. If I click on these dots, accordingly, I have to move to that banner image. So here for this span, I will be adding on-click event handler. Inside this, I will be passing this setter function, set current index, and whatever current index I am having, okay, whatever index number I will be having for the images, that index I will be passing. For example, if I click on 3, set current index will be 3. Accordingly, here I am going to calculate the value and fourth image will be displayed. Now you can see, let me just click on this. Fourth image is displayed. Now I will click on this third dot. Now you can see third image will be displayed. So that is the reason we are adding this style attribute and we are calculating this transform and accordingly we are displaying the images. Just take your time and understand this complete image slider. If you do not want to include this feature in your project, then easily you can skip this lecture.